Hello and welcome back to our blind playthrough of Dredge. We are looking for our final 5 fish. And I've done a little bit of homework here. Sailed around quite a bit and found some places where we can find some of our fish. So I've got 3 places marked out for our sunfish and 3 more where I found moonfish. Not sure where to find the final creature, but let's get started with these. So we need to find 2 aberrations of each of these type of fish. Not this one. Okay, this way. Where is it? Over here? Tried to mark them exactly where they were, but also they may come in and out. Okay, I'm not seeing one here. Let's head for our next spot we have marked. Let's see. Map. Okay, north. There we go. That's a sunfish. Alright, let's go. Need 2. Yep, okay. Well, that's 1. 2 aberrations each. So, glaring sunfish. Ocular tongues watch from socketed mouths. Each offers its own form of deep pity. Gross. Alright, encyclopedia. Pale reach, then we'll work backwards. Sunfish. 1 more to find. And map. Okay, a little bit to the right and straight forward. Maybe over here. It's been a little bit since I played, so that's not sunfish. Nope. Right there. I see a sunfish. Oh. Here. There we go. There's a sunfish. And not an aberration. Okay. Alright, we've depleted those. Well, I did have an idea. Let's see. So if we go to encyclopedia, sunfish is oceanic. Requires oceanic rod. So what do we have? Oceanic, abyssal, hadal, coastal, shallow. If we remove everything that's not necessary, I think our bait will bring in only what our rod can catch. As long as we're in the right area. I think so. So I did mix up a bunch of bait. So we should probably use that. There's no other reason to have it. So let's go sell off some fish. We are almost a year into this journey. Our day 309. Let's see. Fish market. Alright. Sell. 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 Okay. Shipyard. Alright, let's grab... Oh, no, not there. Storage. Alright, let's grab some aberrated bait. And uninstall this. Put this off to the side. No. Oh, it's the wrong one. It's the wrong one. We need this one. This one has ocean. Here we go. That's fine. Move you here. Alright. I don't want to lose anything important. Let's see. Mouth of the deep. Because we won't lose that overboard if we get a chunk taken out of us. Alright. Alright. Let's try some of this bait. Okay, we got something. Hadal. Probably should move into the open ocean, though. I mean, we're catching stuff. It's just not the stuff we want. It's actually a really good bait. Got quite a bit of fish there. Alright. Oh, we probably have to do it during the day too. So. Alright, sell, 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 sell. And let's grab more. Yep. Sleep. Let's go back out where the sunfish were. We'll even try and catch another sunfish first. Let's see if they show back up. One more variety of sunfish, and we're good here. Shark. Not sunfish. Oh, whale. It should be here. Not seeing it. Okay. Does another one show up? Where we were before. Nope. Yeah, you're not sunfish. Okay. Nope. Alright, well, this is the right water for sunfish. So let's see what our bait does now. Okay, fish. Oh. I think that's it. Skeletal moonfish. Okay, well, hey. So we don't have to be at the same time of the day. Okay, chittering bones still operate a ghostly body and possibly devoid of organs. Okay. Still, good catch. Alright, that's fine. More bait. Not what we were looking for. What is a trophy? Alright. Ooh, that's another moonfish, I think. Yep. Beaked moonfish. Rocky body that bears the scars and scratches of things from below. A crushing beak, tool of its own deep terror. Alright. Well, we're good here. Let's sell these off, grab some more bait, and we'll come on back. How does our encyclopedia look? Yep, 2 left. So, sunfish and... $2.30, which is also oceanic, day or night. Okay. Is there a rod that just catches oceanic? Because if so, that could reduce the number of wrong fish we pick up. You can try that. There we go. Fish market. Alright, sell. Actually, sell all of them. There we go. Alright, storage. Let's, to cargo. Coastal, shallow. Oceanic and ice. Is there one that just has oceanic? That one. Could pick that one up just to be able to do this. I think we should. Okay, let's do that. And install. Let's move this other one to cargo. There we go. To storage, yeah. To storage. Okay, all we can catch is oceanic now. So, sleep. Alright, let's move to oceanic area. I don't know if this makes a difference, but let's try it. I know it did with the exotics. We had to be in the right zone for the exotics to come in. I'd rather try catching it where it's supposed to spawn at, though. Is this... There we go. There it is. Charred sunfish. Scales chipped and flaking. Its crackling body is hot to the touch. Alright. Okay, so we just got the last one. Need the last one. Okay, so now this is going to be... So it's got the gold around it. Ooh, hold on. There might be a rod with the oceanic with a little golden chevron up at the oil derrick. Let's move to speed. Let's see if there's one up there. Because if that's required, we should have that on. Otherwise, we're just going to catch a bunch of ocean stuff. Also, in between episodes here, I went through and cleaned up all of the oil except for one oil patch for each of the regions. I want to see what happens when we clean the last oil patch from a region and what happens when we clean the final oil patch. Because I think something might happen. And... let's see. Generator. Give us $300. Sure. Alright, that works. Now, under market. Ice Oceanic, Coastal Shallow. We don't have a Oceanic Plus. Oh wait, we had to make one. Storage. No, not here. Storage. Coastal Shallow. Ice Oceanic. Yeah, it does require Oceanic with the chevron. I'm sure of that. Okay. Is there a factory upgrade for a rod? Oceanic Coastal Shallow. Alright. We got 4 aberrated baits left. Alright. Sleep. Switch back our reel. Alright. Storage. Yeah, because that's just Oceanic. Alright. Cabin? No. Storage locker. Here we go. This one. So, we have to fight against getting Coastal Shallow and Oceanic. Alright. If we have to, we have to. Okay. We don't need the other one at all anymore. So we can sell that one. Sell. There we go. Now. Alright, to cargo. And install. We'll move the chip. There we go. Alright, so all we can catch now is Coastal, Shallow, and Oceanic. Alright, we got like 4 shots at this before we have to make more bait. Let's check it out. Bait. We can just sell stuff back here for the generator. Okay, we got one of those. Gotten that. I'm sure we gotten that. Yep. Flaring sunfish. Okay. Let's try another one. Probably don't want to do more than this. 2 for the bait. Or we won't be able to hold everything. Okay. Another one of those. And, yep. Alright, let's turn these in. Generator. Sell, sell, sell. Alright, we got 2 baits left. Alright. Bait. And we've had that before. Come on. There. Thought we had it. Alright, let's try another bait. Another moonfish. Alright. Well, need more bait, it looks like. Which means we need more sludge, I think. We'll check. Alright, factory? Yep. Need sludge and rot. Okay. We don't have either one in our storage. We have some bait saved up, but that's it. Okay, we got some dark canisters. Foundry? Are you the one that can make, No, you can't make dark drops. You turn dark drops into that. Okay, tech lab? Nope. Alright, just need to go collect them. Alright, sleep. Well, let's go clean up some oil patches. And collect some droplets. Alright. Is that over this side? Actually, 1 second. Be right back. And we're back. Alright. Let's go to, let's see, Strand. Get the last oil field over here. It's south of the Strand. We'll go clean it up while we harvest the drops. Might as well set out in the morning. Get a couple hours of daylight back. Because it takes basically a full day to harvest an oil field. Actually a bit more. Usually. Also, yeah, so a thing happened to me once when I was cleaning one of these things. Let's see if we can recreate it. Turns out there are things in the field that do not like being cleaned up. Alright, here we go. Turn it on. So if we get splashed by enough of these bubbles, there we go. There's a bubble. We got this 2. It happened to me when I got splashed by a 4th one. So little eyes come out pretty early. Come on. There's a little eye. Alright, there's a splash. There's 3. And 4. Alright. And a monster came after me. 4. Yep, there it is. It was a different type of monster, though. Wasn't that either. It was something else. Huh. Well, we got a reaction. So I think what happened last time, I didn't have... Ooh, the vacuum thing turned on. It's just drifting around in an oil patch, basically. Might try that. There it was. There it is. That thing. That was chasing me before. Okay. Confirmed. That is a thing. So it's those one's parent or something. This is a sloppy oil field cleanup. But we're getting it. Come on, there's not much left. Give it up. We got you. Oil field's nearly done. Yeah, I still don't know if it's total amount, like a percentage we need to get cleaned up, or the size of the patches that determines when it's done. If no patches greater than some width. Well, that's a pretty big patch over there too. But we are now very survivable compared to when we started. There it is. Alright. Oil patch gone. Okay, so that's one region cleared of patches. Alright, let's make some repairs. Repair. Okay, we need to harvest more of these though. It's 2 dark splashes and 2 rot per bait. So this is only enough for 3 baits. So I'm gonna go collect up some more dark splashes and a bunch of rotten food, rotten sea creatures, and we'll be right back. Just be a second for you. And we're back. We got fresh bait, and let's see, what else did we get done? I wiped out the oil patch over at Stellar Basin. Still no reaction. So, still got 3 more oil patches left on the map. So let's try out this bait again. See if we can find something. Okay, another moonfish. We've got one of those before. And that's it there. Bait again. Another sunfish. Another moonfish. Another moonfish. Alright, more bait. Oh, I think that's it. That's it. Okay, this is kind of what I thought it was. This is the scientist. Yeah, this is the scientist guy that he transformed. Let's see. Hold on. Encyclopedia. Doesn't say anything about him. Yeah, just a little bit short of, yeah, about 6 feet tall. A little bit less than 6 feet. All right, so he's the scientist that was up above here. Where's that? Show the broken window? He broke a window when he came out. We saw that in the cutscene. This doesn't show on the model. Alright, well, what can we do with them? Can we sell them? Let's try selling them to a merchant. Also, we can sell off the rest of this bait. We don't need this anymore. Let's see. Speed. Alright, well that was lucky. What'd they cost us? About 7 or 8 aberrant baits. It's not too bad for the last one. So we got the full entry. Let's see, fish market. Okay, so let's go through kind of normal-ish mutant creatures. Can we... Alright. So you won't take him here. Alright, how about in the shipyard? Will you take him here? You won't take that. You won't buy him here either. Okay, we can sell that to you. Storage. I think we're done with all this stuff. Alright. That cleans some stuff out. Nope, not that. This. Alright. Got the other fish to sell. What do we do with you? Can we show you to somebody? Who would we show you to? Dock worker? I guess. Hello, whale. Yeah, a way to feed the dolphins and the whales would be cool. If they were to add more DLC to the game. Foreman? No. Right. Factory? No. And we can't go into the science area anymore. That's done. Generator? We can't even sell you the generator. Okay. Undermarket? Nope. Okay, relic guy back in town? Maybe? Or here. Alright. If he's not considered fish, the traveling merchant won't take him. Trader? No. Mayor or lighthouse keeper? Oh yeah, we got crab pots. Pick up. Pick up. Alright, we'll be able to get them all. Pick up. Yep. Alright. Alright, so fishmonger. Sell all fish. Nope. Okay. Yeah, sell that. Can't sell this to you. Okay, this stuff needs to go away. Alright. Need to repair that too. Alright. Shipwright. Repair? Repair. Okay. Send you to storage. Do you buy these? No. You won't buy them. Just the trader. Traveling merchant. Okay, so can't talk to you about that. Mayor? Okay, you don't have anything else. Okay. Lighthouse keeper? Oh! Oh, that's the end. Right. Okay, discard? I guess so. I don't know then. Guess we can't do anything with them. Alright, pick up. Don't need these anymore. Yeah, I will play through this game for a second time at some point. But when I do, I think I'm going to be using a lot of those crab pots right off the beginning. So those are awesome. Like slow income. Okay, sell. Sell. And sleep. Then, okay, so we need to go clean up the rest of the oil spills. Right. Which are, let's see. So we got one here, one down here, and one up there. 3 left. All right. Trawl net. Okay, so this time we are not trying to get anything's attention. So we want to avoid getting hit with the bursts because we can't do anything with the oil anymore. So avoid bubbles. I think by cutting these into thinner ribbons, we can create areas where they can't form bubbles, reducing the ability for it to splash us. And with the reduced splash, no, maybe not. With the reduced splashing, should be reduced attention on us. Because I don't think anything ever shows up just because we're in here. I think it shows up because we get splashed. Alright, let's make this bridge a bit wider. Alright. Nice and narrow. So we got one over there. There we go. Nice and narrow. Alright. Everything's narrow now. Shouldn't be able to form any bubbles. There we go. Cut these into smaller chunks. Still trying to figure out the mechanism that it decides the oil patch is done. It's got to be percentage based. There's no big pieces left. Yeah. There it is. Alright. That's done. Alright, so cabin, map. Yep. Pontoon. For Gale Cliffs. So pretty at night. Get that magma flow. Gotta mess with the monsters. Alright. Shipyard. Alright. Repair. Alright. Net. Sell. 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 Don't think we need anything else. We can sell this. Done with research parts. We're at to 55,000. Alright. Sleep. Alright. Let's go clean up another oil patch. Alright, this one, and then one over in Devil's Spine. We'll be done with the oil patches. Let's see. See what happens when we clean up the last oil patches. And then there's only one thing left that I think we haven't tried yet that I'd like to do, which is I want to go over the edge of the world and see what happens. When we get to the edge, is it like Zelda, where there's like a wall and it just says you can't go any further? We've stayed real close to the center of things the whole time. Let's see what happens when we head for the edge. And then we'll have done everything in Dredge that I can think of. Which means I can put the game down for 6 months or a year maybe. Try and forget what I know, and then play through again at a really leisurely pace. Yeah, after we beat the base game, I went and bought the digital complete edition with all the DLC because, one, I wanted to play the DLC, but two, I wanted this on my device. When we started playing, I was playing off of the physical cassette. Or, not cassette, cartridge. So, I bought this game twice now. I'm going to keep the physical, because I like physical media. But having this always on my device is going to be fun. Go for a trip, start up a game, long airplane ride, catch some fish. And this game has run flawlessly on Switch. This is the perfect game for Switch. I haven't actually tried handheld because I prefer the Pro Controller and TV setup, but I can't see that being a problem at all. When I do travel with my Switch, which isn't very often, I usually bring a Pro Controller with me and set it up in standing mode and play on the Pro Controller. Okay, so we haven't even gotten any attention this time. Nothing's coming out of the darkness to try and stop us. Haven't splashed at all. Okay, done. Alright. So, Devil Spine. Head north. There we go. That's just the normal panic stuff setting in. Doesn't mean we won't be attacked, but yep, it'd be a normal attack. That's cool, it echoes the fish. I didn't even realize it does that. Alright, here we are. Shipyard. Alright, repair. And sell, sell, sell. Rest. Alright, and let's go after this final oil spill. See if anything happens. Should be all the way on the other side of the Devil's Spine, far side of the lighthouse. I think that's the one I left intact. Okay, past this. There was one here. Here we go. There's our oil patch. So when we go for the edge of the world, do we go north or do we go south? South is where the ice is. So maybe we're in the southern hemisphere? Or maybe it's just Eldritch Horror. And an iceberg just showed up randomly. Nope. Don't want to get hit by bubbles. And now I'm reminded of... oh, what is it? Lilo and Stitch. The federal agent's name is Bubbles. Which you would also not want to get hit by. I think Ving Rhames did the voice acting on that one, which is perfect. Okay. Almost got it. This is a small oil patch. Unless we're missing a part of it that's disconnected somewhere. Yep, that's it. Okay. Turn to rain. Map. Yeah, that's all the oil patch is gone. get back to the rig. I guess we'll try and go north. See how far past the rig we can go. But we'll do it in daylight when we can see what's going on. And we'll sell off what we got. I'm trying to keep track of where all that dark liquid's been showing up. Come see me if you need me pointing to any contamination patches. Alright. Have there been any patches of contamination cited in the area? There have been some areas of contamination cited in the marrows. Have there now? Are there new ones? Or is that just... Oh! Okay, he puts up new ones. Okay, so then you can keep spawning these. Okay, good. Okay, that's good to know. You can't lock yourself out of being able to buy bait. Because they'll keep coming up with more of these. I mean, bad because you can't get rid of them, I guess. But good in that you can't lock yourself out of content. Alright, so if we go to Undermarket. Sell. Okay. Repair. We're good here. Sleep. Alright. Let's try and hit the edge of the world. Alright. North. And then we're going to switch over to... manifest or banish. Either move straight back in case there's danger, or try and get rid of it right away. Okay, looks like we can go quite a bit further. I don't see any fish up here though. Any fish spots. There doesn't seem much of a reason to head up here. Ooh, another cool function would be if you went past a certain point, your compass went crazy. And you somehow got turned around and it took you back to Blackstone Isle. That would make sense as a ghost story. Let's see what happens. Yeah, we're really far away. Maybe just let's keep going. We're almost up to that line. Alright, I think we crossed over it. Entering uncharted waters, turn back. Oh! Oh! Or what? Oh. Or that. Vanish. Vanish. Okay. Oh. Nope. Slip beneath the surface, join the unaccountable souls lost in the depths. Alright. Well, that is the end of the game. And everything accomplished that I could think of to accomplish. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you for coming and playing along with me through this 100% blind, complete playthrough of Dredge and all the DLCs that are currently out. I don't know what will come in the future, but if there's more DLC, I'll probably pick that up too. Anyway, thanks for coming, and we will see you in our next playthrough. Bye-bye.